My contact solution ain't nowhere to be found. I just looked through everything, my bag, my book bag, my duffel bag, and all, and it's nowhere. I mean, nowhere to be found. Let me just include this. If anybody seen this duffel bag before, photographed or recorded, it wasn't me approving of anybody photographing and recording my duffel bag. Somebody went behind my back and tried to lie on me and frame me and possibly did something with this bag or took a picture next to it or anything. They tried to lie on me and frame me. When I first went to the testimonial shelter when I left LA Mission, I did send a picture of this book bag and this duffel bag to this lady named Daisy that was basically with the outreach people that work for Metro, and she had helped me get with them. That's the only time I ever took a picture of this bag right here, you know what I mean? So, my contact solution that I bought the day before yesterday from Rouse is stolen. It's not in here at all. It's not in here. And somebody put these socks in this duffel bag. I just took out, and they some women's socks with pink on them. You know what I mean? These are not my socks. So once again, I'm dealing with bullshit. People trying to frame me and lie on me. So I'm about to let these people know here what's going on. This is how people try to frame you to look schizophrenic and bipolar, because they'll make up lies. They'll do things and they will try to bring things that look like substance to their truth, which is really a lie. You know what I'm saying? In reality, it's a lie, but when they're trying to convince everybody as a whole a lie, they will take things like someone's underwear or someone's clothing and they'll put it in your possession. When I was in South Carolina, I had family members that took things that was not mine, put it in my possession, put drugs in my food. I trusted them enough to eat the food that they cooked, and I pass out, and then they did something to me in my sleep. And then they tried to make it look like that I was living a life of talking to someone or in a relationship with some lady or possibly even some man. And that's even worse, to make up a horrible lie like that about me. This is what I went through when I was living in St. George, South Carolina. My family members drugged me, recorded me, and then actually put something in my possession. I went through the same bullshit when I was living that testimonial. There were times when I came back to the testimonial shelter and I saw other people's socks in this duffel bag right here. I don't have a lot of pairs of socks. I don't have a lot of clothes on me right now. And when I asked everybody at testimony what was going on, they told me they didn't know what I was talking about. And it was, even though every night I used to see this gay man recording people. I'm not going to literally say every night because, you know, I notified people on numerous times. I see a gay man, this gay man named Robert, used to be recording people at nighttime with his cell phone. And the reason why I knew that, because my bunk bed was on the top bunk. And you see everything else from a different visual when you at the top bunk bed, because you see what's going on further up around that room that I slept in. And it wasn't a whole lot of other men that slept on the top bunk bed, because a lot of those bunk beds were empty. A lot of people just had a bunk bed on the bottom. And I saw on numerous different days, on numerous different nights, this man would be recording people at nighttime because it was a red light that would be blinking from his phone while he'd be recording. That's how I knew that he was recording. And every single time I saw that, I notified him, and I notified people in that room one time, but I also notified the security guards. And one security guard named Keith Johnson told me, yes, we've actually got complaints about him before. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but a lot of lies has been told on me. A lot of lies been put up on social media and told on me. And let me say this again. Since February 2022, that was the very last time I had sex. I've been practicing abstinence. I've been celibate since February 2022. I could take a lot of tests and prove that. I have not smoked or drank since February 2023. Only thing I used to do was marijuana and liquor. And I haven't smoked weed or drank since February 2023. I don't do coke. I don't do meth. I don't take no prescription pills. I recently got prescribed some prescription pills for hemorrhoids, but I don't even take those. I'm just waiting for the GI specialist to set up an appointment with me. And I have not ejaculated semen in over a year. I've been practicing semen retention now for over a year. This is AJ, Alvin McCray Bregman Jr. I'm being lied on. I don't know who put these socks in my possession. But the reason why I just had to clear this up real quick and just talk about this is because a lot of lies has been told on me, and this is how a lot of my family members got away with slandering me in the past. That's why I left from South Carolina. I went back to Michigan for 2 weeks and left from there because I realized my auntie was making up the same bullshit lies about me that my other family members were doing, and they did it right in my face. Not putting something in my possession right in my face, but playing clueless right in my face after I just saw everybody around me act completely shitty and different and disrespectful toward me because they saw something that happened online that framed my image, and then they acted disrespectful toward me, and then they felt like they could actually have a justified excuse for acting a certain type of way toward me because a lot of my family members made up lies about me and told people that I was schizophrenic and told people that I was retarded. This is what my family members said about me. They defamed me. They slandered my name. They put things in my possession to more so manipulate me, humiliate me, and frame me illegally, falsely. And then they put the basic finishing kill over my life, which was saying that he's retarded. So now people feel like they can act any kind of way toward me because if anybody reports it, people are just going to shrug their shoulders and say, "Oh, he's retarded. He's covered by retardation, or he's covered by mental issues." I'm not mentally ill. I'm not retarded. I never in my life taken a special ed course or class. I've never been diagnosed from no one, not a doctor, not a specialist, not a therapist. No one has ever diagnosed me to be anything that was labeled as unstable or unhealthy. And also, I recently got a CAT scan, you know what I mean? And the main reason why I did that was on September 2nd was because I had passed out. I guess it was too hot. I drank some NyQuil earlier that day, and it was like 100 plus degrees outside that day. They gave me a CAT scan, an EKG test, tested my kidneys and everything, tested everything. There's nothing wrong with my brain. So a lot of people move in a stupid way because they assume that I'm stupid because a lot of family members have slandered my name, paid people to make up lies about me, and this is the kind of bullshit that I got to go through right now, the bullshit that I'm dealing with. This shit right here. Somebody putting some woman's socks in here. I never in my life seen these socks. I just went through my bag and saw these, so somebody put these in here. And this is how a lot of people try to make me look mentally ill because they say he it's always the same thing with him. He's always saying the same exact thing. This is why I recorded those red and black clippers that was on my dress, that was on the top drawer when I was at the testimonial shelter, because somebody tried to lie on me and frame me. There was also another guy who was in here before, the roommate that I got now, and he had some red and black clippers also, but he had a seizure, and he ended up leaving. They told him, they told him he had to leave, and I even told him the next day when I talked to him, I said, you better off going somewhere else where people could take care of you once you have a seizure, because he had a seizure, and he was looking in everybody's house. He was looking through everybody's window. He was going in and out of everybody's rooms after he had a seizure because his mind wasn't right. And that's exactly what the doctors told me at the emergency room on September 2nd after I passed out. They told me you didn't have a seizure because if you had a seizure, trust me, your brain would be different. Seizures are more so associated with the neurology in your part of your body. So when I realized that, I said, okay, I still got a CAT scan. I still got my brain checked out, and they said I didn't have a seizure. That's what the doctors told me. It said that on the paper when I went to the hospital, but after they gave me a test, they said, no, you didn't have a seizure. This is AJ, Alvin McCray Bredman Jr. It's October 23rd, 2024. I'm recording this video right now because I'm about to let them know, look, it was some socks in here. I didn't put these socks in there, not to mention my contact solution is missing. I bought some contact solution the day before yesterday, and even before that, I bought some contact solution a few days before that, and that came up missing. That's why I had to buy some the day before yesterday. So a whole bottle just came up missing all of a sudden. I'm being lied on. I'm being framed. This is AJ, Alvin McCray Bredman Jr. The same bullshit that happened in Michigan in 2012, 2013, when my cousin Brianna Monet Woods made up a lie about me. The same thing happened when I moved to Fort Myers, Florida, possibly at Gateway Boulevard, when I was living with my auntie Idell Smith, my mom's Barbara Smith, Idell Smith's niece, Jayla, Idell's daughter, Sabrina Smith, and her nephew, or grandson, her grandson, which was Justin. No, her grandson, which was Justin. I'm sorry, Jayla was not her niece. Jayla was her granddaughter. So, I believe a lie was told on me when I lived in Gateway Boulevard. I believe when I went to jail, another lie was told on me. I also believe that I know for a fact that when I left Fort Myers, Florida in 2018 to move to St. George, South Carolina, a lot of lies were told on me again. This is what a lot of my family members have been doing, weaponizing the judicial system against me by lying on me and trying to frame me. This is AJ, Alvin McCray Bredman Jr. And the majority of my family members, my Aunt Ethel told me directly in 2019 and also again a couple years after that in 2021 that she was an Eastern Star, and our family members consist of Masons and Eastern Stars. And my auntie is 78 years old right now, going on 79 in February 2025. You know what I mean? So this is AJ, Alvin McCray Bradman Jr., recording this video because this is some bullshit.